Hey, what's going on, y'all? So this is my first day recording in the Hellcat after I have gotten it home from Florida. So as you know, I uploaded that short taking delivery video. It was a long day getting the car. It was so much going on that I really just couldn't sit there and really get into like a taking delivery video. Emotions were high, obviously, as you can imagine, getting into this car, and then dealing with the whole crap that you deal with at a dealership. I traded in my 2018 Chevrolet Camaro SS 1LE, mind you. I like to say that, man, because it's a distinction, dog. Like when I got my Camaro, I purposely purchased a 1LE package because that's what I wanted. So when I tell people I traded an SS, like I'm not gonna just say I traded in a base ass SS. You know what I'm saying? Like I traded in a 2SS 1LE for a 2017 Dodge Charger Hellcat. The Hellcat is in very, very, very good condition for the age and the mileage. So man, like the miles on the car is, I bought it at 52,000 miles, which is absolutely taking a risk, right? You know, for Hellcat people that have done research, you know, buying a 50,000+ mile Hellcat is like crazy risky. But I did my research. I took my time at the dealership with the car. I have a friend that is a car dealer too. He deals with a lot of Chevy and Hemis and not Chevy, Dodge Chargers, the RT. Now he ain't really dealt with a whole lot of Hellcats, but all of my research, all of my knowledge just being in the car business led me to making this decision to go ahead and purchase the car. So I purchased the car. We drove it up from Florida last night, 448 miles from Tampa to my house. Man, when I tell you this car is fun and it is fast. So when I did my test drive, I really didn't get into it. Like I didn't have the configuration set up right. I wanted to just not be emotional. I did put it in red key mode, but I didn't have it in track, right? I just wanted to make sure that the engine and the transmission was smooth and that the power and the giddy up was there, right? But I didn't, you know, have my way with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be a stereotypical black man going in there and driving a Hellcat and acting a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't want to do that. But I did make sure that it pulled and I made sure that it ran good. But anyway, man, we drove up from Florida last night, 448 miles, perfect experience. Like we had so much fun. I gotta edit that part out. I can't say that. How fast we went fast. You know what I'm saying? But it was an experience, man. And so this is the next day, going to get the vehicles. We call it emissions testing. Some people, if you're watching in other parts of the country, you guys probably say smog. But basically in Georgia, we have to have the vehicles smogged every year. So with this vehicle coming from Florida, they don't tap into the Georgia database at all when it comes to smogs. And I don't even know if I don't even think they do smogs in Florida. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I'm going ahead and take care of that. We're doing that now. And when we get there, I'll give you guys another walk around of the car, man. I have so many plans for the car. With my Camaro, I had plans for it, but I just got the feeling, man, that I wasn't gonna keep it long. The power just wasn't what I wanted long term. So let me concentrate, guys. I'm gonna try to find this spot here, man, because it's Sunday. So these emission spaces are very, very few and far in between. Okay, I see it. But it's crazy, dog. Like I knew fairly quickly that I would not have the Camaro very long. So I didn't really go crazy with modding it or anything like that. This right here, it ain't going nowhere, bro. Like this car ain't going nowhere. So the mods will begin. So subscribe to the channel if you like anything Hellcat. If you want to see a guy buy a 50,000 mile Hellcat used 2017 and see what my experience is with it, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, this channel is for you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started, baby. But anyway, before we end, because I ain't done yet, we're gonna I'm gonna give y'all that walk around. And this bastard got in front of me. That car was behind me, dude. he was behind me at the red light, and I didn't turn left at the first stop. And he turned left at the first stop and jumped me. Bruh, jumped me in the line. Hot dog. But yeah, so now I'm just waiting. But I'll give y'all a walk around here soon. But tell me what y'all, you know, like, again, 2017 Hellcat. Used. Okay? Big used. 50,000 used. I know so many people gonna be in the comments, oh, you idiot, you bought a car, a 50,000 mile Hellcat. What the hell were you thinking? Number one, I got a good deal. Number two, the rims on the car are the rims on the Hellcat are not the stock ones, they're aftermarket. So it looks, to me, it looks a lot better than just the base, I mean, in the regular 17s. The guy, I mean, one of the things you look at, well, here's the two things that I focus on. I focus on the supercharger, the engine, and I focused on looking at the rear inner fender well or wheel well, right? I wanted to see how many burnouts that I could think was done. Now, I can tell that there was some, but it is super clean compared to another guy I know that he was, I don't really know him, but he was like the car dealer there, or car salesperson there, and he was like, man, I got a Challenger Hellcat, man. Go look at my fender inner wheel well and look at this Charger's inner wheel well, and you'll see a complete difference. I, however, did not do that because by the time I got done with the process of buying it and wrapping everything up, we were so tired and hungry, and I literally just went right past the parking lot. So I didn't get an opportunity to see his Challenger. But, you know, at the end of the day, I can look at this car and tell that it was maintained very, very well. It has the stock pulley on it. It has the stock cold air intake on it. Now, I don't know if it's always had the stock cold air intake on it because you can put it back on. But the belts were the original belts made with the car, or, you know, the part number matched the manufacturer's part number. So, again, this car is super, super clean. So I think if you're buying a used one, you just got to take your time and find a good used one. Now knock on wood, bro. Like, I'm only 24 hours in, so I'm gonna be, you know, chronicling my experience with this 2017 used one, so you guys can kind of get a perspective of what you're gonna get yourself into if you buy a used one. I personally think that, you know, buying a brand new Hellcat and so much depreciation that comes off that car, to me, I didn't want that. Now, Hellcats are becoming more and more exclusive. The demand is sickening. Like, everybody wants a freaking Hellcat. So the supply, though, is not really meeting the bar, which means the appreciation, or the equity rather, in the vehicle is going to kind of, you know, maintain a little bit. But every car depreciates, right, until it reaches a certain level, or a certain level of exclusivity, to where the value starts to appreciate, because either they're really, really, really small in supply, they're a collectible item or something like that, like in year 2020, 2045 or some shit. I don't know. But, you know, when the United States really go all green and you got all these electric cars and no gas cars, then yeah, you can, you know, legitimately, you know, be like, okay, the car is going to hold its value a lot better than it would be like when it's brand new, because it's going to take a depreciation hit. Now, one of the things about the Charger Hellcats, in my opinion, that's going to be highly a high aspect of depreciation is this new one they dropped, the 21 Dodge Charger wide body Hellcat red eye, right? That right there alone is gonna make people throw their freaking regular Charger Hellcats in the trash can, right? And so what's gonna happen is you're gonna see a flood of these used Charger Hellcats hitting the market. Now, will buyers keep up with the value? Will they pay that price to get into them used? That's going to be the test with this new 21 red eye Charger that they dropped. And obviously the red eye Challenger had already been out for a minute, you know, but the Charger was behind it. So we'll be able to see how the Charger values on the used stuff is influence. And I hope it don't go too far down, because I just bought a used one. So I want to try to keep it right at par. I'll tell y'all what I paid for this, man. I'll go ahead and tell y'all, because this channel is real. I ain't gonna hold nothing back. I'm gonna be straight up with you, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I ain't got shit to lose. I don't know y'all. Like, y'all don't know me, you know, so I ain't gotta lie to you. What I gotta lie for? I bought this vehicle for 46 grand. By the time I was all said and done, I think I was at like 49.5, right at 50 grand for this particular car. 2017, 52,000 miles, Dodge Charger Hellcat. Now, this car isn't just, this, as you can see, these are the peanut butter seats, right? This and the red are, you're getting into options, added options. This is not the graphic package. I don't have the sunroof in this particular vehicle. So price point wise, it was priced right where it should be. And then with the additions, to me, because see, you don't really see a lot of value add as far as insurance companies and things like that. They don't really care what you do to your car. The number is a number, right? But as a consumer, I can look at a car and see the value add. Aftermarket wheels that are sick, brand new tires, brand new brakes on Brembo, right? That brake service alone is worth $1,000 roughly, with the part and the labor, right? Brand new tires all the way around, that's $1,500. Rims, no curb rash anywhere. Price of rims, $300 a wheel. So how do you lose? Yeah, the car got some miles, but does it do what you want it to do? And if that answer is yes, buy the car. So again, subscribe to the channel, see what my experience is with this used Charger Hellcat, and go on this journey with me. So I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. All right, so this ain't as good as I thought it was gonna be, guys. It's kind of halfway, because I'm halfway in and halfway out, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of perspective of the car. So she right, man. She right, dog. That's the wheels. As you can see, it's the Nietzsche wheels. The Nietzsche wheels, and they pretty clean, man. Like I said, they pretty clean. And look at that grip on those tires, though. Yeah, like, I ain't really got to do nothing, bro, but change my oil, drive it for a few months, and chill with it. You know what I'm saying? It does have a couple upgrades. So you see the smoked out reflectors, and the back lights is pretty much smoked out. It's not debadged, but they're smoked out. And he also whoever had the car, I'm not gonna say he, because a female can own it just like a man can, but they put in a diffuser, which I absolutely love. That was my favorite part of this car, dude. So we gotta get the windows a little darker, and she's pretty clean. I'll take you around the front. They did wrap the hood with the black satin. Sitting on, very nice. Cat on the thing right now. I'm gonna have to take that music out though.